This is me, Jonathan David, class of 2007, GPA 4.2, SAT 2270, Vice President of the Honor Society, President of the Science Club. I haven't missed a day of school since 4th grade when my uncle took me to a Star Wars convention. But don't go thinking I'm a freak who sits alone in the cafeteria. In fact, I eat lunch with my best friends, who also happen to be my World of Warcraft guildmates. Seriously.
Comic book girls are totally better than normal girls.
On Tuesdays, we meet at my house to convene a meeting of the Live-Action Role Players Society. And who will dress as Gorak the Terrible? The only time I ever got in trouble at school was when our group was suspended for bringing realistic samurai swords to class. But as happy as I've been for the past 18 years of my life so far, I feel like something is missing. I've watched the studs and their hordes of admirers, and the jocks out there kicking ass. And for 18 years I've had my place in the wild animal park that is adolescence. But as one chapter of my life comes to a close, I kinda wish I could just scrap the whole novel and do a rewrite. And I think that maybe that time has come.
So there's a magic tournament over at the mall later. Aren't you coming?
I think I'll pass. I knew that if I was going to do this, I'd have to do it right. And that meant quitting ASAP. Cold turkey. I had less than 2 weeks before I had to pack my bags and start my new life in college. And I was going to go as a whole new me.
So we're all going to Carl's tonight to play WoW. There's gonna be an epic raid!
I can't. I don't feel well.
We're watching and acting out Lord of the Rings, and we want you to play the part of Gandalf.
Oh man, family dinner. I'm, gonna have to pass.
Comic-Con is next weekend. We got you a ticket.
I can't. Something's come up. It was quite possibly the hardest thing I'd ever done, and I don't blame anyone for being surprised. But I was on a heroic journey, a mission of Herculean proportions, a trek that took me through strange places, an odyssey that taught me about things I never knew, so that when I finally arrived at my new home, I could cut my old ties and be free to be whoever I wanted to be.
Hey! I'm Alex, what's up?
Hey, I'm John. What's up?
Not much, dude. I'm just going to the cafe to grab some food. You want to come with?
Yeah, sure. It was that simple. I was on my way. With one simple word, I had taken a huge step away from who I was and toward the person I was going to become. And in no time at all, I had found my niche, my new place. A new group with new friends and new interests. Here I could be anyone, and there was no one to stop me. No one knew the old me, and no one was ever going to meet him. Not if I could help it. I'll get it.
Surprise! How you doing? We haven't seen you in so long. And I brought some of our old favorites like the Rubik's Cube and the comic books and Star Wars 4, 5, and 6. Oh, I know you'd be so happy to see me, so I thought I'd just stop on by. Just thought it was time for us to reunite, and together we can have so much fun. Just, what are you up to?
Who is that?
No one. I mean, who?
Remember when I was Gorak the Terrible and you were Horak the not as terrible but still pretty bad? We can recreate those times! Together! We can do it!
Oh, I see you still have your sweaty palms. Oh, don't you worry, we can have... Oh, I see you have friends over. I'm Andy. I'm Jonathan's best friend.
Hi.
It's a cool doll.
It's a Lord of the Rings action figure. You can touch it if you like.
What are you doing here?
We missed you, so I thought I'd come down for the weekend and... Surprise! Aren't you happy to see me?
Of course I am, but where are you gonna sleep?
Fear not. A true Jedi Master can make his bed anywhere.
I watched the whole scene like an impending train crash. I couldn't make Andy leave. Regardless of the new friends I made, he was still my best friend, and there was no letting go of that. But still, all I could think of was what my new friends would think once they knew who I really was. Hey guys, want to check out the new Vin Diesel movie?
Wouldn't you rather go see like Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, 3D.
Or fight some imaginary dragons with your imaginary sword. Yeah. Oh, look at me! Oh, I got him! Oh, I got him!
I just cast some spells on the dragon.
Oh yeah, you cast a spell.
That'll really impress Allison. I'm a dragon.
Oh yeah, level up!
Do you love me now, Allison? Now that I'm a level 60 in the game?
Level up some more.
Alice, do you want to get with me now?
You do.
Let's get with Oh, yeah. What a sin.
I'm sorry. I just can't be seen with someone who's such a nerd.
So what's on today's agenda?
I didn't have a choice. All weekend long, I cringed whenever Andy opened his mouth.
This Fryer reminds me of my Dragon Slayer. I'm a level 60 WOW, don't you know? Oh, the comic book club! Remember in high school when you were El Presidente and I was the Prime Minister? It was so much fun!
I thought I had moved past everything, but it all came back to haunt me. I became convinced they saw me differently now. And I guess in my distress, I started to distance myself from them. I wasn't sure how to approach it. I mean, they didn't seem to think much of Andy when he was visiting, but you never know what's left unsaid.
Hey, John, what's up?
Oh, hey, guys. Thinking about going to the new Spider-Man movie tonight. You think you might want to come?
You guys want to see that?
Yeah, why not?
Was this really happening? My friends seeing a comic book movie and still inviting me to come? They didn't care. I'd been exposed as the biggest geek any of them had ever met, and it didn't matter one bit.
Jonathan, hey.
Oh, hey.
What have you been up to? We haven't talked in days.
I've had a lot of work to do, but I'm done with that now.
We should catch up.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Me too.
This is me, Jonathan David, class of 2011, GPA 3.9, status of Euphoria, the highest level you could possibly reach. Which is level 60.